Mr. Natural here. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe. Topic of the day, push-ups. We're going to go with push-ups today. Why is the push-up important? Because it's the most basic, most fundamental exercise out there that exists that can be to your benefit. So we're going to go through about 5 to 6 different progressions. We're going to start out with the easiest one, depending on where your starting point. Some people can't do any push-ups at the beginning. Some people already can comfortably do 10 push-ups or more. But we'll start from point A, and then we'll go through our progressions. That way you'll see exactly where you can keep going as you get better and better with your push-ups. First up is what we call modified push-ups. I know a lot of you guys like to call them girly push-ups, but we're not going to go there. Now, the purpose of modified push-ups is to develop a good foundation with your technique and your form, your range of motion, your overall execution. So when you start with modified push-ups, you're going to come forward. Hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width, but not in front of you because you don't want to end up doing this because that'll put a lot of pressure on your shoulder. Get the hands back, get the chest in front. You can cross the legs, which I think is best. Keep the body nice and straight. Inhale down, bring the chest to the mat. Exhale up. Now as you start those, you're going to work your way up to like 10, 15 reps comfortably. By the time you could do 15, you should be ready to go to regular push-ups, okay? Now, when doing regular push-ups, I'm sure a lot of people have seen a plank or at least have practiced one. Doesn't matter if you can only do a plank for 30 seconds or a minute or minutes. At the end of the day, you know when you're doing a plank, your body's got to be straight. So when you're doing a regular push-up, it's the same principle. Instead of on the elbows, you're going to start, again, chest out in front, not behind. Legs off the ground, get your body nice and straight, like you're in a plank. Inhale down. Exhale up. That's a good place to start. Again, basic core strength, good range of motion. Build your reps up 10 to 15, okay? Okay, our next progression. I don't know if you're familiar with these, but these are push-up bars. Called a perfect push-up, okay? Doesn't mean your push-up's perfect just because you're using the bars, but that's the goal. So what these do is it presents an element of instability because now you have to concentrate on securing the handles, so each rep you're not all over the place. So your arms have to grip a little bit tighter, but at the same time we're going to add another progression to it, because I figure if you were doing 15 push-ups on the ground, you should be able to make the jump and use the push-up bars. If you don't have any, it's okay. If you do, use them. Now we're going to go to an incline, which is going to be a little bit more challenging. You're going to bring your feet up on the bench. Stabilize the core, stabilize the handle, take a deep breath, inhale down. Those are a little bit more challenging, so you'll have fun with this progression, but now I have another progression that follows this. It's a little bit more challenging than the push-up bars. Next progression. This is a medicine ball. Now doing push-ups on this, you're able to get your hands very narrow. Obviously the ball is unstable, so again, like the push-up bars, it adds an element of instability to the movement. But at the same time, just primarily the difficulty of just having your hands this close together. A lot of times people are not certain where to grab the medicine ball. You don't want to grab it where the handles are. If your ball has handles like this one, go to the opposite side, you'll see a seam right here. Get your hands right up on it. And from here, get your feet up on the bench. Chest over the ball. Inhale down. Exhale up. I guarantee you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Now we have our next variation. Now with these push-ups, instead of using the bench to elevate your feet, we're going to use a stability ball and we're going to use the push-up bars. Obviously, keeping your feet on the ball, not so easy to do. So I'm going to go over 2 variations with that. When you start out, you may want to just kind of plant your instep on the ball. As you get more comfortable on it, you can go up on the toes. We're going to implement the push-up bars. We don't want it to be too easy, you know? What is too easy all about anyway? We don't want that. All right, get 1 foot on at a time. Find your balance, get your leg in the center. Start on the instep. Now this is the easier way to do it. Inhale down. Exhale up. The more difficult way, come up on the toes. Stabilize. Guaranteed you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Okay, last but not least, you see a pair of dumbbells over here. All right, what am I going to do with them? What else? What have we been doing? Push-ups, exactly. Now these are 4-pound dumbbells. I just want you to know for the record, I didn't start with 4-pound dumbbells. When I started doing these, I started with 12s. Maybe you may have to start with 15 or with 20, I don't know. And I worked my way from 12 to 10 to 8 to 5, now I'm doing 4. So for me, for my money, this is the most difficult push-up to do. So you have instability with the dumbbell as well as with the ball. So it requires a lot of concentration. Don't be upset if when you first start doing it, you find yourself only able to do a couple of reps before you fall off the ball. It's going to take a little time. Now with this demonstration, I'm going to go right to the toes, but when you start with your instep, get a sense of your balance first, and then work your way to your toes, okay? Get a nice grip on the dumbbell, so anchor your feet. Yes! As you see, those are going to be a whole lot of fun. Alright, so start at the beginning, practice hard, be patient, don't get frustrated with yourself. When you get strong with each progression, when you can do 15 reps comfortably, you know you're ready for the next one. It's like if you were benching 135 pounds and it felt heavy. You will not get the 315 overnight. So be diligent about your practice, go hard, get it done, and most importantly, handle your business, Mr. Natural. Out!